Central and Eastern Europe has had a really good run. Is that starting to become a little trickier to maintain?
Well, it's a good question. I think when you look at the general economies in Central Eastern Europe, what you can see with Poland is it's by far the largest. It's got 40 million people. It's had 25 years of uninterrupted growth. And the GDP in the cumulative GDP of the last 10 years is actually over 40%.
Yep.
So I think the question is, it's a good run.
Yep.
But when you look at, the World Bank economist has just done a very interesting book on Poland, and his assessment and a lot of the other, let's say the big four's view on Poland is that in the next 10 years, we will continue to see growth. This is predominantly led by the fact that salaries in Poland are a third of what they are in Germany. You've got a large consumer base now, which is really a middle class that's evolving and blooming and starting to consume like Western Europeans. So, and the debt of the country is only at 51% of GDP. So that can weather, the politicians can weather any storms, that can come down the track in the next few years. So I would say that if you're going to be investing anywhere in Central Eastern Europe, Poland is a safe country. It's in the EU. It's got the biggest economy, and the future's bright.
Markets are still volatile there, more volatile there, though, than they are, say, in the core of Europe. I think you put out a bond offering that you had to then withdraw, and you've got more than $1 billion of assets there. What's going to calm that volatility down? Is it just time? Do people just need to learn about the markets? What's the problem when you get east of Berlin?
Well, I think a lot of people don't understand Poland. I mean, Poland is a little bit of a hidden gem, as we've been discussing. When you look at the fundamental cores and strengths of Poland compared to, let's say, other Central European markets, there's a huge difference. And when you compare, the Russell Index is just upgrading Poland at the beginning of September to developed market. Poland now is emerging as a major political power also within Europe. I mean, its significance with the given Brexit is also, it's the 8th largest economy in Europe. It's the 23rd largest economy in the world. So it's a big market. It is now sitting at the top tier of Europe.
You sound very positive on Poland right now. Does that mean that you are going to, if you were to look to the next step, is it consolidation within the Turkish space? One of the big shareholders in GTC, I understand, which is another similar business, maybe looking to sell a stake, or do you look to other parts of Central and Eastern Europe? I don't know, Romania, Ukraine. Which way do you look? Is it rolling up, or is it sort of rolling out?
So, I mean, our policy and our focus and strategy is very much focused on Poland because it's such a big market. I mean, I think it's a very good question, because what we saw in the last recession is the markets or the companies that were spread over 5-6 different markets suffered in the last recession. They had 5 different sort of tax structures, 5 different legal systems, 5 different languages. So we have a team that is laser focused on the biggest market, emerging market in Central Eastern Europe.